Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, I am going to show you guys all my settings for MC Command Center. So I think everyone knows MC Command Center, and yeah, with MC Command Center you can change certain settings in the game. I have to say that I'm not a pro at this mod. I do not know everything, and it's still kind of confusing for me as well. But I will just show you guys the settings I use for my gameplay. So we start with MC Command Center settings. So what I use in this setting is the gameplay settings. And the only thing that I use here is use random aging. So when enabled, new sims generated by the Sims 4 do not start at 0 days into the current age span. So yeah, I really love to have this one enabled. And what I use more in MC Command Center settings is relationship settings. And I believe the only thing that I use here is allow teen parenting. If enabled, teen sims can also learn the parenting skill and learn new parenting interactions. So this is really fun if you have a storyline with teen pregnancy, they can parent their kids. So that's why I also love to enable this one. So the last one I am using in this setting is set age span duration. And then for human, and then for normal lifespan, because I think normal lifespan is a little bit too short for me, and like the long lifespan is a little bit too long for me. I changed the day, so in my gameplay, their birthday is in 3 days, and for a toddler it will be in 10 days, for a child 18, for a teen 25, for a young adult 30, and so on. So you see here above, EA's default is 24 days and I changed it to 30 days. And yeah, you can do it for short lifespan, you can also do it for normal lifespan, you can also do it for cats and also for dogs. So yeah, you can change the duration to your likings. So the next setting we are going to is MC Clubs. I do not use MC Cast Career or Cleaner, so I cannot tell you a lot about it because I do not use it. So we are going to MC Clubs, and the only thing that I am using here is club member count, and I put it on 10. So in here you can set the number of members allowed in clubs. Note that the club dialog does not allow editing more than 8 sims. They must be invited through interactions. So normally if you are in a club, I can maybe show you guys. So if you are in a club, let's say we want to join BFFs, you can only invite 8 people. But with the MC Command Center setting that I changed to 10, you can invite 2 people more, but you will not see the 2 people in here because it doesn't allow more than 8 club members. So you can only invite them through the interaction to join the club, and then you can have more than 8 people in your club. So next up we are going to MC Dresser. And the only thing that I'm using here is the outfit settings. And then the female after career outfits. So normally it is on default. But I put it on everyday looks for my sims. So when they are coming back from work, they will change into their everyday outfit and do not walk the whole day in their work uniforms. So now we have the MC Occult settings. And the only thing that I use in here is the forest alien disguise. When an alien moves into a lot that is not the alien homeworld, they will force into their appearance specified here. So you will not see aliens walking around in their alien form, so just in their Sims form. And I think that is a little bit more realistic, because I think it's weird if you see an alien just walking around the neighborhood. And I do the same for mermaids, vampires, and werewolves, because I think it's a little bit weird if they are showing their forms. So next we have MC Population, and I use this one very often. So first we will go to moving settings, and then to allow homeless move in. Normally it is enabled, but I have it disabled. So allow sims in homeless households to populate empty houses on lots in the different neighborhoods. Only houses with at least 1 bed in the lot info will be valid for move in. So I have it disabled because I hate if homeless Sims are going into houses. I don't know why, I just do not like it, so I have it disabled. So next up we have the population settings. I do not change anything with the percents. The only thing that I use is import tray settings. And then to import tray sim percent, and I put it on 100. This setting is basically that you are changing if you want The Sims 4 to generate your townies or if you want your townies from the gallery that you saved. So if you put it on 0, you will only get generated townies from The Sims 4 itself. And if you put it on 100%, you will only get Sims from the gallery that you saved. And underneath we have include clothings. It is on default, so disabled, but I put it on enabled. So if enabled, when the sim being imported is the same gender and age group as the imported sim, the clothings from the imported sim will also be included. So your sim will just be imported the way it was made with the clothings. Yeah, I put it on enabled because I do not want the game to generate the clothings because they're kind of weird sometimes. And underneath include clothing, we have import sim name. So I put it on skip sim if name exists. So when importing a tray sim to replace a random sim, this setting controls whatever the imported sim name will be used or whatever the randomly generated sim name would be used in different situations. So I just put it on skip sim if name exists because I do not want double sims in my game. And the last one for this setting is import bypass appearance. So it is disabled and I put it on enabled. If enabled, sim imported from the tray to replace randomly generated sims will bypass automated changes to their appearance and physics. They will retain their physics and appearance from how they were saved. So I put this one also on enabled. So then we are back to population settings. And then we just had import trait settings. And now we are going to cast custom gender settings. And the only thing that I use here is match cast settings to frame. So the default is again disabled, but I put it on enabled again. So if enabled, when the sim is set to use a custom gender, the cast custom gender settings will be changed to match the frame specified. This includes preferred clothing, pregnancy, settings, and toilet use preferences. And then I have the enable or disable bar night setting. So here you can just enable or disable certain bar nights. So I do not like the aliens and ghost nights, so I turned that off. And I kind of like the beer guys nights, ladies, and single nights, so I just keep that in my game. The next one is MC pregnancy, and what I use in this setting is other pregnancy, and then the allow pregnancy aging. You can then decide if you want to have it disabled or enabled. Sometimes I put it on enabled and sometimes I put it back to disabled. In here you can also change the pregnancy duration, so normally it is 3 days, but if you want to have it 4 days you can put it to 4 days, or if you want to have it 7 days you can put it to 7 days. You can also say if you want to use random moods. I have it disabled because I have a mod for that. But if you do not have that mod or you do not want to have that mod, you can put this one on enabled and you will get the random moods. And that is everything that I use in the pregnancy setting. Nothing special. Here we have MC Tuner. What I use is change interaction behavior. And in here I can change certain settings. So allow child baby care. I have this one enabled because I really like to see my child take care of the baby. So I think it's such, I don't know, it is so cute to see them help with the baby. You can allow emotional deaths. I have it disabled because I do not want my sim to die because they are too playful. I do not want that, so I have it disabled. You can allow instant upgrades. I have it enabled. If you want to get rid of the monsters under the bed, you can do it in here. I have it disabled, but sometimes is it really cute to see their mom or dad or big sister or brother come to the little child and help them with the monster. but most of the time I think it is really annoying. So I have it disabled. You can also allow to have multiple BFFs, so I have this one also enabled. You can allow teens to move in, so allow teens to invite other Sims to move in and also to be invited to move in. And you can stop random flirting. I have it enabled because it is so annoying if my Sims are flirting with someone else and then their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever is getting upset because of it. And I hate that because I did not choose to do that. You can have the put away books fix. So if enabled, Sim will attempt to put away books when they finish reading or doing homework. You can also change if you want, ask if single to be friendly or stay the night to be friendly, or have kisses always available and not when they have like a certain amount of romance. And the next one is change interaction autonomy. So in here you can disable or enable the autonomous of certain things. So here, autonomous for mischief. I have everything enabled because it is pretty funny if Sims are being mean for no reason at all. But you can disable it if you want. So the last one is MC Woohoo. And what I use in here is Woohoo actions. And that allow teens. So allow romantic interaction between adults and teenagers. So I have it enabled. And I also have allow try for a baby disabled because I have a mod where you can only do woohoo. So there's no try for a baby. So the next one I use is woohoo pregnancy. And then the risky woohoo %. So now it's on 0, but normally I have it on 5%. So the percent chance that the target will become pregnant in normal woohoo. So I disabled the try for a baby. So then the risky woohoo is really a thing. So then you will only have the woohoo interaction and then you have a 5% chance to get pregnant. So further, I do not use anything in woohoo pregnancy. So then we are going to woohoo reactions and then to bed sharing. I have this one enabled. So when enabled, Sim will sleep in beds with other Sims ignoring relationships. So I have it enabled because I think it's so stupid if Sims cannot be in the same bed because of their relationship. So the next one is no jealousy. I have this one just disabled. Romantic interaction will not trigger jealousy reactions from other Sims. The third one is use privacy for woohoo. I have this one enabled. So when enabled, Sims will shoo other Sims from the room when they woohoo. I think that's a normal reaction, so I have it enabled. And the last one in woohoo reaction is sleepy woohoo. I have this one also enabled. So when an NPC is involved in bed woohoo between 10 PM and 4 AM, they will go to sleep in the bed. And that is everything again for woohoo reactions. And then the last one is other settings that I use. And in here, you have autonomous woohoo. So Sim may use woohoo interaction autonomously with this setting enabled. So I have this one enabled because I think it is pretty funny. You can have birth control disabled or enabled. I have it disabled because I have another mod for that. You can change the birth control durations. And you can have all moods birth control. So if this setting is enabled, the birth control interaction will always be available on active Sims rather than only when flirty. So that is everything that I use in the MC Command Center settings on the computer. So if you want to change those settings, what I showed you, you have to click on a computer. So you just click on a computer and you will see MC Command Center. And in here you can change everything. If you're changing certain settings, it is possible that you will get a pop-up here that you have to restart your game because otherwise the setting is not active. So next up, I am going to show you guys really quick the MC Command Center if you click on a sim. So we have Jonathan Nobles here. You will get this screen if you click on the sim and then go to MC Command Center and then you will have this screen. So you can see the age and how many days they have till they have their next birthday. You can see the spouse, the children, where they live. So with modify household in cache, you will go directly to to cache. So nothing special, you will just go to cache instantly. So with sim commands, You can modify in CAS again. You can modify their career outfit. So this one is really important. So if they are in a certain career and their outfits are really strange and weird, you can change it in here. You can maintain sim, so you can rename your sim, delete sim, kill sim, move sim, swap gender, get a random job. You can do everything in here. You have teleport commands, so you can teleport lot sim to this sim, you can teleport world sim to this sim, teleport this sim to world sim. So the third one is MCCC. You can select your favorite drink. So if you want your sim to have a certain favorite drink, you can change it in here. So let's say he really likes root beer float, you can just change it to that. If you are ordering your favorite drink in a bar, you will get that specific drink. Then we have MC cheats, and in MC cheats I most of the time use cheat sim info, expansion cheats, and then university cheats, and then you can cheat up a degree or enroll in university. You can increase celebrity levels. With Snow Escape you can add a lifestyle if you want. With MC cheats you can also skill up cheats, so you can forget all skills, you can max all skills. You can set skills to a certain level. So I use that the most with MC cheats, but you can also reset your sim in here if your sim is stuck. You can reset your aspiration. You can complete aspiration goal. You can make them happy if you want. So you can do everything with MC cheats. What I use a lot is MC dresser. So here you can change your outfit if you want. So now he is in his sport outfit, I believe, or what is it? Oh, he's in his hot weather look. If I want him to be in his cold weather look, I can just change it and it will directly change into the outfit you have chosen for him. Next is the MC pregnancy, and in here you can just start a pregnancy. So he is a male, so he can only get pregnant by an alien. So if we go to MC pregnancy, you will have this one, pregnancy start, and then you can decide with who you want to start the pregnancy. And then you can choose how many babies you want, so 1 male and maybe 1 female. And then you will see that she is pregnant with 1 male and 1 female baby. So if your sim is pregnant, you will also see this in the MC pregnancy. So if your sim is pregnant, you can change the pregnancy phase. So let's say she is in her 3rd trimester. You can change it to the 3rd trimester. If you want the pregnancy to be paused, you can pause the pregnancy. If you want to end the pregnancy, you can also end your pregnancy. And the last one that I am using is relationships. And here you can add your relationship. So let's say Adeline is her sister. You can just click on her and click on sister. And then Adeline will be your sister. So yeah, that is everything that I use with the MC Command Center computer settings and with the MC Command Center if you click on a sim. I really hope that this video was really helpful for you. I had a really hard time to explain everything because I'm not a pro with MC Command Center, so I just try to explain what I use and where I think it is for. And I also have to do it in English, so I have to translate everything in my head, so it is going very, very slow. But I hope it was really helpful for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!